Hello and welcome to MD Quilter Knits podcast. This is episode 12 and today is Sunday, May the 24th, and I'm coming to you from the Eastern Shore of Maryland as always. You can find me pretty much everywhere as MD Quilter. That's Ravelry and Instagram both. And we also have a podcast group on Ravelry called MD Quilter Knits Podcast. I invite you to join the podcast group and tell us a little bit about yourself and join in on the hashtag Shop the Stash First Knit Along. That is a year-long knit along, and only thing you have to do is look in your stash and shop there before you go out and buy things to make all these new fun projects. Today I have two FOs, only one that I can share with you right now. The other was a test knit, but I did get it finished in time. But the one that I'll show you today is a shop sample for Tristan of Dragon Hoard Yarn. I finished the nurtured sweater for her, so I will show it to you, and then this week I will be mailing it back out to her. Excuse me. I have a couple of works in progress and a little bit of stash acquisition. I did my my twice a year order with Desert Vista Dye Works using the coupon that I get from participating in her knit along each year. So I had a nice coupon to use and ordered some yarn. With that coupon, that savings is very helpful. And also caught a flash sale at Plucky Knitter and picked up a sweater quantity of Plucky for 40% off. Can't beat that one. So without further ado, let's jump into FOs. So finished. This is the nurtured sweater. I'll show you a little close-up of that. So this is the nurtured pattern. The pattern is by Andrea Mowry, and it is a crop sweater, as you can see, long sleeved, and has this lovely textured pattern throughout, nice slip stitch pattern throughout. It's a fun construction on this one. It is bottom up, but you start with the sleeves and then you attach them and work the yoke up for with the raglan decreases. The yarn is Dragon Hoard yarn, and it is her BFL Aran in the Highland colorway. So get another look at that. Yep, nice fun sweater, and I hope Tristan enjoys using it as a sample. All right, so that is FO number one. FO number two is the La Sororité top that I knit using United by Queensland in that pretty orange with the gray, 3 shades of gray for the stripes. So once that pattern is released, I will be able to share photos of that finished sweater. Hopefully next time I record, I'll actually be able to wear the sweater. But yes, it is wearable. All ends have been woven in. It has been, excuse me, it has been blocked. And yeah, it's just ready to wear as soon as the pattern comes out. All right, so on to works in progress. Actually, I have 2 brand new cast-ons since the last time I recorded. So my first work in progress is my my May Desert Vista Dye Works socks. I have the first sock finished, and I'm using the heel toe do-si-do pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady, who is Kay Litton. And I'm just looking for the tag for this. Maybe I don't have it in the bag here. Nope. But this colorway, sorry about that. This colorway is called Malta. And it is Desert Vista Dye Works. It's on the Viso base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. This is the first sock tube. I will cut in an afterthought heel. And here is the second sock. I'm nearly finished the knitting on this. I should be able to finish this over the next couple of evenings and then pop the heels in and we'll have a finished pair of socks. I have 1 week to finish. I think I can do it. And here is the colorway of the yarn itself. And as always, this is living in my my original Hohe BA bag in the honey gold color. I love this bag. You guys know that. All right. Let me just put these things away in here. And then my next cast on is the, it is a test knit for Jamie Hoffman of Knitosophy. And this is her DK Weight V-back tee. And here we go. We have 3 of the colors in here. We have already split for the sleeves. There's a pretty V-neck there. This is a super fun, super fast knit. I'm going to show you the colors. This is Hedwig. This is the scientific purpose of, I can't remember, sorry. This one is Where the Woozles Weren't. And then this color right here is called Reunion. That's this one, that's my 4th color. And then my last color is Mount Crumpit. So, yeah. I should have this finished probably over the weekend, I'm hoping. Looking forward to finishing this one up and being able to wear it. It is just wonderful. The yarns are from Goosey Fibres. And it's on her Squish DK base. Whoops. And this is living in my Stitch Mischief Finch bag. And the pretty sweaters. Yep. All right. Let's see. Some upcoming things. Some upcoming things. I have a couple more samples that I'll be knitting. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. And I'm going to actually be doing another test knit for Jamie of Knitosophy. With that one, I'll be using less traveled yarn. And I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be some fun, bright colors. And I just got confirmation of the order today. So I'm looking forward to getting that yarn and starting on that test knit. So let's jump into acquisitions. Let's start with yarn first. So I've been following this dyer on Instagram for a while, but I hadn't gotten around to ordering anything. And then she had a sale going on, and she's located in Canada, so the exchange rate was to our favor. So I went ahead and ordered a couple skeins of yarn. This one is called Hogwarts Unite. It's Area 51 Fibres is the dyer. And this is on her Sturdy Alien sock yarn, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And once again, this is the Hogwarts Unite colorway. And it's just all the different house colors in a self-striping yarn. So I'm looking forward to seeing that knit up into socks at some point. And while I was there, I was kind of just jumping around on her website like you do. And I saw the cutest little set called Bacon and Eggs. Look at that. Aren't they adorable? So we've got bacon here, eggs here. And it's 2 50-gram skeins. And my thought is maybe I'll knit a sock that's bacon with eggs for the heels, and then one that is eggs with bacon for the heels. Cute little inversible type sock there. So yeah, so here we go with bacon and eggs, Area 51 fibers. So that'll be fun. You guys should check her out. She's on Etsy, and she's got some really, no, she's not on Etsy. She has a website. Sorry about that. It's Area 51 Fibres, Fibres.com. And she's got some fun self-striping yarns. So yeah, give it a look. All right. And then I got my May Cabana Club, sorry, from Rising Tide Fabric Company. And this is Breakfast with Pink Champagne. Isn't that beautiful? So yummy. Look at those speckles. I just love Melissa's speckles. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And I'll put the inspiration down at the bottom because I looked it up and it has just escaped my mind. Once again, the Cabana Club this year is Women of 90s Country, or 90s Women of Country. So we're having some fun inspiration songs going on there. Okay, next up, I mentioned that I caught a Plucky Knitter flash sale on Instagram, and they were offering 40% off yarn that was in the ready to ship. So I found myself buying a sweater quantity of Plucky in the sweater Aran base, which is a Aran weight base that is 95% merino, 5% nylon. And I got 6 skeins in this beautiful navy blue. That's blowing it out some. There we go. Really pretty navy blue called Good Jeans. And my thought is I'm probably going to make a Felix cardigan. Either the cardigan or the pullover. I'm not sure which. Or if something else pops up that uses Aran weight and I have enough of it. But that'll make a nice sweater for me. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then my last yarn acquisition is my Desert Vista Dye Works. Like I said, I participate in her year-long knit-along every year. And when you finish the first 3 months, you get a 30% off coupon. And that 30% off coupon is fantastic. So I tend to stock up for what I'm going to need moving forward in the year. So I picked up, sorry for the crinkling, but I want to keep them in the bag. This is her Dry Bones mini set. And this is the Zombody different stripe colorways. So I thought these would be good. It's 4 of them. And I thought they would be good for heels, for some of my Zombody socks. So I got that. And then right now, until the Walking Dead finale is filmed and airs, she's brought back her retired If They Kill colorways. And one that I missed out but always wanted was If They Kill Glenn. So I got it. Here we go with If They Kill. And I really love this colorway. I can't wait to knit that up. So I have that now. And all of these are on her Viso base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, which is my preferred base, especially for socks. And fingering weight, of course. And then I got Care Zombody Bears, which is a super bright, fun colorway. I can't wait to knit that up from her Saturday Morning Cartoons Zombody collection. And then another in the If They Kill is If They Kill the Princess of Pittsburgh. This is a new cast member. But, oh my God, the pinks. The pinks and the Zombody, or the zombie stripe. How can I not get it? This is so me. And the Princess of Pittsburgh is hysterical. And then No Soggy Bottoms. This is the Great British Baking Show colorway inspiration. And I have watched all of the seasons that are available to us in the U.S. of the Great British Baking Show. And I fell in love. Absolutely fell in love. Mel and Sue are my favorite, but, you know, Noel and Sandy are good as well. Then I got the tie-dye frap from her Frappuccino colorway collection. Another fun, bright colorway. And then Kay, Kaylit and the Crazy Sock Lady, she collaborated with Susan from Desert Vista Dye Works to come up with some fun self-striping and solid sets. So this is two 50-gram skeins. One is self-striping, one is tonal. And this is to make her Rainbow Connection socks. And I will pop in a photo of what those socks look like. So this is the Winter Rainbow. So it's the gray color here, and then the self-striping in these really pretty colors. So I'm looking forward to knitting that pattern up using these colors. All right, so that does it for yarn acquisitions. And speaking of Kay, I was lucky enough to win one of her giveaways. So I won, she did a giveaway with Knit One and Sew Two bags. This fun little bag that I'll open it up. It's a nice little sock project bag, just like a little single skein, small project bag, sock or a hat, with this cute little grommet closure. And then I think it's Donna Doreen, sorry, from Knit One Sew Two, did this cute little thank you note on these paper scissors. And there's a little pocket here as well. So yeah, so that was a fun little giveaway that I won on Instagram from Kay. So thank you so much, Kay. I really love it, and I'm looking forward to casting on something and putting it in this bag soon. And then for Mother's Day, I got a couple of Ho-He bags. So yet another of this small box style bag with a loop that goes through. There we go. And this is the mustard color leather, pebble leather by Ho-He & Co. It's a nice, fun, single skein project bag. I love this yellow leather. Yeah. And because I love my original BA bag so much, I couldn't pass up a dusty pink one. And it says dusty pink. I don't see anything pink about this bag, but it's a beautiful, like, taupey color. Absolutely beautiful. I am in love with it. Yep. So that's it for acquisitions. That's all that I've had come into the house in the last couple of weeks. So what else do I have going on right now? Excuse me. I'm waiting for yarn to arrive from Damie of Magpie Fibres. She actually is sending me some yarn to do 2 sweaters for her. Those will be secret test knits / sample knits. So I won't be able to show you progress, but I will show you the yarns when they arrive. One is a new, actually a new base that's coming out. So I'm super excited to get to work with that base. And also the other one is in her nest worsted. And I love that base. I did a sample for her out of Nest of the Weekender sweater, you might remember. And looking forward to getting my sweater quantity of Nest at some point to make the Gin and Juice cardigan by Thea Coleman. And I'm also might be doing another sweater, another Rhinebeck sweater, actually, using Nest. So I'm super excited about those. Excuse me. And I'm doing another sample, I told you, for Jamie Hoffman Knitosophy. She has a new colorwork t-shirt coming out that's called the Rattlesnake Tee. So it doesn't have rattlesnakes on it, but it's a really cool colorwork pattern that is kind of reminiscent of a rattlesnake. But I chose some super fun bright colors for mine, so I'm really looking forward to getting that one started. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that's been going on in my world. I am headed back into my office for work this coming week. We're hoping to be operational again very soon. So that means my job goes back to being in person in the office because I am human resources. So I have to bring in all the new people and rehire people and that sort of thing. So I will be leaving my home office. Very sad. I've kind of gotten used to it over the last 9 weeks. But I'll be headed back into my regular office, which means things will be a little smoother and a little less disjointed. It's a little difficult sometimes doing some of my projects from home. But I'm glad I've been able to handle everything that I need to from my home office. So yeah, so that's going on. I figure I'll still have plenty of knitting time. I'm just losing my time that I had to knit during my commute. But there's very little for us to do out in the world right now. So when I'm home, I'm knitting. So that's why I've been so very productive. My evenings, I knit and I watch TV. So it's been kind of nice. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Is there, I've been binge watching shows because there's really not a lot of new television programming coming out right now. I'm just finishing up binging Better Call Saul. I loved Breaking Bad when it was on, but I never really got into Better Call Saul. So I decided I would start back and watch that. I had watched the first season, but I went ahead and rewatched it and watched, I'm like 2 episodes away from finishing season 5. So that should be done probably tonight. Do you guys have any recommendations of other things that I can watch? Maybe my husband and I can watch. Yesterday, he and we binged the entire first season of FBI Most Wanted, which, if you haven't watched that, really good show. Julian McMahon, who was on Nip Tuck as well as Charmed, he stars in that show, and it's a kind of an offshoot of the show FBI on CBS. And the whole season is available on CBS All Access if you have that channel. So yeah, so that's where I am. This is a super short episode today. I've been really focusing on finishing one project at a time. So hopefully next time around I'll have some finished objects to show you. Hopefully I'll have a sweater. And hopefully I'll have a pair of socks. I know I'll have a pair of socks to show you finished. So yeah, so come back and see me in 2 weeks to see what MD Quilter knits next. Bye-bye.